What's up everyone, Elmi here. And so today I've been wanting to review this one movie that tons of you have been wanting me to talk about. And it is the god-awful Home Sweet Home Alone. And like many, when this came out on Disney Plus, I had very little expectations, but I don't know. I just felt like I should see it because just in case, maybe there are some redeeming qualities compared to other god-awful Home Alone sequels, like especially Home Alone 4. Now that is an irredeemable train wreck. But yeah, this one does not fare much better. Like a lot of people are saying, oh, this film, they really dropped the ball. Well, that's the thing. Dropping the ball implies that it was just, failing on a one-time occurrence. But over the past 20 years, they've made 3 god-awful Home Alone sequels. So yeah, they didn't just drop the ball. They're constantly fumbling it. So in Home Sweet Home Alone, they're just rehashing the basic plot of the first Home Alone film. A kid is left behind by his family, and 2 burglars are trying to break into his house. There's this kid named Max who is left behind by his family, who are going to Tokyo for Christmas. So yeah, another family that just can't seem to properly keep track of every single kid. But it feels like in this one, they're trying to make the burglars seem more sympathetic. I mean, it's a couple who have a family and they're facing some serious financial issues and are about to lose their house. But the one thing that can save them is this ugly boy doll with an upside down face that's apparently worth over $200,000. And they assumed that Max had taken the doll because he had an interest in it, just picked it up and looked at it in one scene. And so they plan to go to his house and take it back. And, I just feel like, this makes, Harry and Marv look competent. I mean, these two just may make all the wrong decisions. They're sympathetic this time around, which I find, strange. This is like a first in the Home Alone franchise where the bad guys, the supposed bad guys are the ones, they seem like people we should be rooting for, but they're just not that great characters for me to, I just don't really take it seriously at all. And so this leads to them trying to break into the house and take the doll back, and just a series of events that are supposed to be comical, but they just did not get a good laugh out of me at all. Just with that premise alone, it's like they're trying to just once again recreate the basic story of Home Alone, but they just don't introduce anything original, and anything they try to do that's different from it, it just fails on every single aspect. I mean, it's like you're trying to recapture the magic of the original film, but it's just not possible. And they couldn't even bother to make the booby traps look legit. I mean, yeah, you can tell this is not a good Home Alone film if they can't even make good scenes with the booby traps. I mean, that's just like one of the best things about any Home Alone film, and they can't even get that right. I mean, they do bring back Devin Ratray to reprise his role as Buzz, only for just a couple of scenes, and for the most part, it just seemed kind of pointless. He doesn't really add too much into the story. I mean, he does make one reference of Kevin, but that's it. I'm just like, what was the point of that? If I really want to experience Home Alone, I'll just watch the original Home Alone. I mean, really, this just was just yet another failed attempt at just recapturing everything that was great about the franchise, but it just completely falls flat. But as excruciating as this film was, I wanted to watch it to the end so that I'm thinking, okay, maybe this will lead to something great, but turns out the ending is utterly forced. Yeah, the ending is where Jeff and Pam discover that not only did Max not have the doll at all, broke into his house for nothing, that, oh, he's home alone. It's like, oh, we just feel terrible that he's been left behind by his family, so we're just going to let him stay with us until they come back. Despite the fact that he has shot pool balls at us, shot these thumbtack darts, lit them on fire, and also caused them to crash their car. But yeah, despite all of that, we're just going to be the good Samaritans, even after breaking into his house. It's like a forced happy ending. I mean, really? Ugh. And as you can probably guess, not a fan of this film. I'm just one of the many who are just looking at this film and just thinking about the people that are trying to make this and to try again and again and again to recapture everything great about the original Home Alone. But now, at this point, I'm just like, really guys, just stop. So Home Sweet Home Alone, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I just can't believe what they've done with the franchise. I mean, this is just about as bad as Home Alone 4. Yeah, never gonna watch this movie again. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this film, because to me, this was an absolute train wreck that just should never have been made. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!